what are some good reasons to have a cell phone in school? So could you put in the chat, can you give me three good reasons to have a cell phone in school?
Yeah, for taking, you could be able to use a cell phone for taking any notes on the board.
I'm asking you to write something in the chat, please.
Uh-huh.
Give me three reasons. Reason one, reason two, reason three. You should be allowed to have a cell phone in school.
That's number one.
Okay.
Yep. And okay.
Don't you think listening to music is a distraction when you're in school?
Well, you have to put it in a headphone mode. You have to be able to wear headphones so that it will not be able to distract you. It will
But
not
aren't
be able
you
to
supposed
distract
to be in
people.
school to learn school?
Yeah, but you can listen to music whenever the teacher says so, when you're doing work. It's gonna need
Okay.
to be in headphones.
All right. So when you're done with your work, what's a third reason that you should have a cell phone in school? Okay. All right. So now give me some cons of having a cell phone in school.
Cons.
Yeah, like
Okay.
negatives, bad reasons,
The pros is a
negatives.
positive and cons are a negative.
That's right. Could you give me three negatives of having a cell phone in school, please? Is that it?
There we go.
Yeah, so let's break that up here. Let's talk about social media. That's kind of its own thing. All right,
Okay.
good. Okay, now I'm gonna put an article in the chat here, and I'm gonna just share my screen. I will read it that way. Um,
Okay.
all right. Could you read the title of this article for us, please?
Minnesota middle school bans students' cell phones and kids are happy.
What do you think this article is about?
Kids are not liking to use cell phones, so instead for them they're banned because they really want to work.
Well, no, I don't think it's saying that. It's just saying that the kids are happy as a result of what? What did the school do?
They ban cell phones
And kids are
and kids are happy.
okay. What does this mean? Difference is night and day. And what does that cliche mean to you?
Ah, wait a minute. It's making kids surprised.
No. Go ahead and look up difference is night and day on the and
I
I'm
was
gonna put that
talking
in the
about for the
chat.
kids are happy. The difference is night and day. Night and day. It's not like from the sky. It's not like from the sky.
Did you look that up on the internet and see if you can figure out what that means when someone says the difference is night and day?
All right. Well, night is where the sky changes. Night and day is where the sky changes to dark and light.
Like seriously, like what I'm gonna do is just go to the internet and I'm just gonna type that in and let's see
See, look, it
what
just does that.
right, but it's a cliche, it's an idiom.
An idiom? You didn't tell
Idiom.
me about that.
Idiom. So could you read this for me here that I've highlighted? What does that mean? What does that say?
Very different as possible.
Okay. All right. So they're suggesting that it's very different. Now, tell me what do you see in this picture here?
Uh, what I'm seeing the picture right there, Minnesota middle school banned student on cell phones a year ago, and the difference it made was night and day, according to school officials.
Search. That is not what I'm referring to. What is it? Do you see a picture on the screen?
Yeah,
Okay. What do you see in the picture? Tell me what you see.
with the phone,
Anything else?
a phone in the bushes. It's in the bushes and it's banned, and like that, it's been thrown into the bushes.
Okay, that's better. Yeah, that's actually better. Are phones normally found in bushes?
Yeah,
They are?
yeah, they are in the bushes.
That's not what I asked if phones are normally found in bushes. Like, do they grow
Well,
on
phones are not
bushes?
even found in bushes because
Why
they
is
are
that?
not because we have never seen any phones in the bushes. Okay,
Why is
because
that? What's the distinction that's being made here?
well, that right there is like it's different. It's like I'm gonna be saying it, Matthew, is that for that it's just that a person just throws the phone away because they do not want cell phones anymore. Like the cell phone is just useless, so they just threw it away.
Well, then it would be in a trash can. Why would the author use a picture of a phone in a forest or with leaves? What's the contrast? What are they trying to compare?
What are they comparing? They're comparing Um, I don't know. Can you help me out?
Sure. So what does the forest represent? Like what's a big word for the forest? What do we think of when we think of forest?
Um, it's the tree,
How about like nature?
nature.
Okay. So what does a phone represent?
The phone represents um a gadget.
Okay, technology.
Yeah, it's a gadget. And
So what's the contrast? Technology and nature, do they go together?
do they go together? No, they're not together.
Well, why not? Why doesn't technology go with nature?
Because technology is different in nature, because nature focuses only on its living things. And for phones, it focuses only on its technology, natural technology. So
All
it's
right,
nothing the same.
so let's keep reading here. I want you to start reading right here where it says I believe.
Okay. I believe is game changing, and you will have lasting impacts on our students for years to come. Maple Grove Middle School Principal Patrick Smith told WCCO.
There was no cross the table conversations. There was no interaction in the hallways, he said. And let's be real, with these devices, our students, especially our teenagers, there's a lot of drama that comes with social media and a lot of conflict that comes from it. Do you agree with that, Sourish? Do you feel like there's a lot of drama that comes from social media and a lot of conflict that comes from it?
Yeah,
Okay. What kind of drama?
there's drama like some bullying like that.
Okay, fair enough.
Bullying, cyberbullying.
All right, so it says last year, school officials banned student cell phones used for the entire school day from 8:10 a.m. to 2:40 p.m. following a variety of issues at the school tied to these devices. Let's
Yep.
let's keep reading down here. We have a culture and climate concern. We see issues that kids are getting on their phones through interactions of bullying, of setting up fights, just the gambit of a lot of negative things. Kids are going back and forth in social media, Smith said on the Chet Hartman show, adding that the distraction from learning was also a major concern. So you mentioned that bullying.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Can you read starting here, please?
Uh-huh. The new policy encourages students to keep their phones in their lockers and the devices are confiscated for the day. If students are caught using them, if students are caught using them, if students are caught using them. School officials vetted an idea with parents ahead of implementation, and the response was super positive, Smith said.
Is that all you want to read?
When they unveiled the plan, parents applauded, he said. Nobody has ever pushed back, he said. I mean, in my experience, not one parent or community member has come in and said this is bogus. You shouldn't be doing this. Our kids should be able to have their phone. It's very, very much supported by our community and our kids and our staff.
All
Okay.
right. So what are they talking about there?
Well, I think for them, they're talking about that the phones, they just do not want phones to be with the kids. And but their parents are demanding them like
Are the
that.
parents do the parents support the policy?
Uh well, they don't do it in real life.
That's not what I asked. I asked if the parents support this policy.
Okay.
Serge, that's a question.
If her parents no, maybe not, maybe no.
Uh, why do you think that?
Because
What
parents they do not want their kids to be on their cell phones, they want them to work.
Okay, so did the parents support the policy of keeping their phones in their lockers and
Well,
confiscating
it says
them?
that it's well, no, because it says that it says that our kids should be able to have their phone.
Where does it say that?
Uh, uh, I mean, in my experience, not one parent or a community member has come. So it's the no, because they're not, because you shouldn't be doing this, because there's no parent or community to be letting their kids be able to use their phone.
I just need a simple answer to the question of, do the parents support this policy? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, where do you read something that says that they don't support the policy?
Um, where is it? I don't even know. It says right here, it's been very much supported by our community, and our parents and our staff.
Are
It
the
says that.
parents part of the community?
Yeah.
So why did you say that they don't?
Because there's no, because I thought, because there was, there was not policy in there. That's why.
Okay, so there's three places where it says it. Okay, parents response was super positive. What does that mean?
What does that mean? The
Sourish, why can't you
response.
give me effort? Like,
I
like,
was, I'm blowing
like
my
you,
nose. That's why.
well, then say, hey, Matthew, I need a minute to blow my nose. Like, I don't know
Okay,
what you're
sorry
doing.
about that.
You're not on camera. I'm not on camera. I don't know what you're doing.
Sorry about that.
What
It
does
was
it
super.
mean if something is super positive?
If it's super positive, then uh, if it's super positive, it means that that they accepted. Like super positive means that they accepted that they just did not want to be able to. They just accept the community like that. I can be able to say that.
I don't understand. You play video games all the time. You know what positive means. Is positive good or bad?
It's good.
Then say that. Say it's good. So what is super positive? It's very good.
I was thinking that super positive is gonna be like in India, like just like
Okay, now
what
that's first. Read this. It says when they unveiled
when
the
they
plan,
unveiled the
parents
parents applauded
applauded. Do
instead.
you applaud for good things or bad things?
Good things.
That's the second one. Nobody has ever pushed back.
No one has
That
ever
means
pushed
no,
back. That
nobody
means
nobody disagreed. That's third reason. Not
yep.
one parent. That's the fourth reason. So I don't know
Yeah.
how you can think that the parents didn't support this. It's right there in front of you. Like, I'm not trying to make this difficult.
Okay, not yeah. Okay.
After a year, the results speak for themselves. In the grand scheme of things, kids are happy. They're engaging with each other, Smith said. The hallway behavior, it's just night and day. What does that mean if it's just night and day?
If it's just night and day, it means you remember what it is, then it's
Sarge, of
gonna
course I
be
remember what it is. You're the one that does not. So let's go back and look at it.
it's
What does it
different, it
mean?
says. Very different.
Very different as possible. Okay. While it remains to be seen how the change has impacted academics overall, feedback from parents who spoke with WCCO suggests it's making a difference. I do notice that he is thriving and really focused and doing really well. Parent Kim said participates in class discussions. I get feedback from the teachers on that. The positive results at Maple Grove has bolstered Republican state representative efforts to bring the change to more schools in Minnesota. Okay, so is it working?
Yeah, it's working.
Okay,
It is because the positive
it
results are
is.
there.
It is.
Why are you not responding to me?
You really just asked me that, Sarish.
Yeah, it's positive.
No, you just asked me why I'm not responding to you.
Yeah,
Why? Because I didn't respond to you immediately.
yeah, but you need because
So
well,
the expectations that I respond to you immediately. Are you serious?
no, no,
Are you serious, Sarish? Are you so entitled that it's okay to tell me, an adult, that I need to respond to you immediately? Is that what you meant?
no, I am not that. No,
We are done for tonight.
no, I
Goodbye.
didn't.